Hello and welcome if you're new to my channel, and if you're a subscriber, a warm welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be giving some of my top French handbag recommendations within the affordable level of luxury. Affordable level, so think of bags that are typically priced between 300 euros going up to about 900 euros. I'm Anesu Sagonda and I produce educational luxury content for anyone after the finer things. Whether you're young and starting out in life and wanting to reap the benefits of buying better quality from the get-go, or you're new to money and wanting to learn how to navigate the terrain, or you're into luxury but you want to focus more on higher quality, under the radar brands, then my content is geared towards you. Over the last few months, I have been experiencing a mindset shift. I really want to move away from talking about more mass-focused brands. I get a lot of requests, my thoughts on so many brands, British, Spanish, Italian, French brands, for example. And I really want to move away from that and really focus on brands that are still within the same price point as everyday and affordable level of luxury. So that's all the way from about 1,000 euros all the way up to 900 euros, 1,000 euros, in everyday and affordable level of luxury that are high quality and under the radar. There's no hype, there's no fuss or fanfare, but the focus is very much on a better quality product all around. Better quality leathers are used, better hardware, better craft, a higher quality of finish to the bags. And that is what I want to really focus on. With mass-focused brands, you're getting a mass-produced product. It is produced by machine. Depending on the brand, you will have machines that are a little more sophisticated than others. The bags may be produced in China, in Spain, or in Italy. And the focus is very much on fast production. It's average, very average quality leather, hardware. Very little craft has gone into the bags. Very little attention to the details has gone into the bags. The majority are fabric lined to keep the costs down. It's just an average fit for purpose product. There's nothing exciting or alluring about the mass market. So I really want to move away from that. So I'm sorry, I'm not going to create as much content on mass produced brands, but I'm really going to focus on the same price point as the mass produced, but a higher quality product all around that many people will not have heard of. And I really want to stay true to the ethos of my channel. And I have a subscriber or a viewer rather, who posted a comment a few days ago, and I feel incredibly bad because she really liked Strathberry. And I agreed with her. I liked the styles, I liked the designs, they're fantastic, but that's where it ends. Recently, I was in the Strathberry boutique, and I think I'm going to get banned from that boutique because I go in from time to time and I really inspect the bags, and I think they get a little annoyed with me. But I'm trying to look at a number of things, and I'm thinking through different scenarios, different video ideas, and so forth. But this particular bag comes in two sizes. I really like the bag. The small is about 390 pounds. The bigger size is 450 pounds, I think. But look at the edge coating. This is why I want to move away from the more mass-focused brands. The edge coating has been incredibly haphazardly applied. It's not consistent. In some parts it's thinner, it's smoother. In other parts it's clumpy, and in other parts you have a little bit that is almost like a dot shaped, that's just off the edge that they're protecting. So it's built over. Machine applied, so very little craft has gone into that. You haven't had the hand application that you get, for example, with some of the brands that are high quality under the radar that I'd like to talk more about. It's hand applied edge coating. They do a much better job. And so this is why seeing stuff like this just vindicates why I want to move away from the more mass-focused brands. The first brand I have been asked to talk about is Tammy et Benjamin. They have one boutique in Paris, in Le Marais, the 3rd arrondissement. And it's an incredibly young, funky brand in terms of the look, the feel, the designs. They're young, the colors they use. They're popping colors, they're trendy colors, they're seasonal colors. The designs are for a younger audience, although I did see maybe one, possibly two styles I would carry, but it's a young, funky brand, the type of brand I would buy from if I was buying a bag for a friend's younger daughter, a young niece, or a great initiation into luxury. You just want something that's of decent quality, you're going to get mileage from. It's not a bag for life, but it's going to look nice, but it's going to age and wear when you consider the color and also the designs. But for your affordable level of luxury, the designs, they're not going to be work style bags you're going to carry all the time. The quality is fine for this level of luxury. The second style I've been asked to talk about is Leo et Violette. I would be more inclined to recommend two other French brands when it comes to the look and feel of Leo et Violette. They are more classic designs. They work for any age group. I personally like them. I thought the designs were nice, but again, it's average leather craft. When you consider the hardware that's gone in, it's fairly average, but a slightly better alternative. Two French brands I will always recommend for your affordable level of luxury. Maison Pourchet first and foremost, and then Le Tanneur, offering fantastic quality, timeless designs. Le Tanneur is a brand that's been around since about 1898, if I remember correctly, and their bags are a little more expensive. Over the last few years, I've noticed the prices have gone up. The quality hasn't necessarily gone up. The quality has remained the same. It's good, it's consistent. It would be great to see a bump up in the quality considering the price rises we're seeing at Le Tanneur. Maison Pourchet, slightly lower price point, but fantastic quality leathers and craft for this particular level of luxury. I really like this brand. I like the styles, I like the quality, and I'd be more inclined to recommend these two over Leo et Violette. I feel they are a slightly better quality product all around. The next style I've been asked to talk about is Ateliers Auguste. They reached out last summer and asked if they could send through a bag. I responded and said, could I actually come into your showroom next time I'm in Paris? I'd like to get a better understanding of the brand, but unfortunately the marketing person did not reply to my response. And when I was in Paris, the last time I popped my head into the showroom because I wanted to get an idea of the full selection of styles, and I was met by the owner and creative director of the brand, and I thought, what a shame. I'd have liked to really get to know this brand. I didn't want to, and I don't accept free bags unless I really know the brand, I understand them, I like them. Then I'm more inclined to accept a brand, accept a bag and talk about it because I like the quality. I'm not just accepting something because they're driving a huge campaign to get as many people to talk about something. Ateliers Auguste is actually located in the 3rd arrondissement in Marais, very close to Tammy and Benjamin, and it's also close to another brand that I really like and would be more inclined to recommend within the affordable level of luxury. This is the type of brand I'm really talking about. RSVP, I'm going to attach the video above. Their focus is on using higher quality leathers than their more mass-focused peers. Smaller runs of their bags. They pay much better attention to the details, better finish, the edge coating, the hardware, a much better quality product all around. RSVP is a fantastic brand I would recommend in this level of luxury. Other brands I would also recommend, one I've already spoken about and I really like, particularly their leather bags are so underrated. It's Longchamp. People know it for Le Pliage, but their leather bags, the range I really like, absolutely fantastic, assured quality, so underrated, is Le Foulonnet. I also like Rousseau, I like Boxtrot, I also like the Mailbox range as well. Another brand I'd also like to recommend, two brands I recently spoke about. My top recommendations when it comes to a slightly healthier budget, you can spend 300 through to about 900 euros. I would highly recommend Guibert Paris and also Bonastre, two fantastic brands focused on using high quality leathers as well as much better craft in comparison to their peers, and a higher quality of finish to their bags, which you're not getting with other brands in this level of luxury, but the same level of craft you'll typically get from 2 levels of luxury up, your premium core, for example. They are brands that would compete like for like when it comes to better quality leather and good, honest craft when it comes to making their bags and the attention to details on their products. Guibert Paris and also Bonastre are two brands you're going to hear me talk a lot about going forward. And then my final recommendation is a brand called Fleuron. I've been asked about Fleuron and I really like it. I would actually say, to me, this is a much better alternative to Polène. It's much better in terms of higher quality of leathers that they use, better craft, better attention to the details. The edge coating is absolutely fantastically applied. It's even, the formula is fantastic. It doesn't crack, you don't see wear and tear, even when the bag is still in the store, but before it has been sold, and you get wear and tear, for example. It's a fantastic brand. It's a very young brand, started in 2020. And they have a good selection of contemporary styles. It's a brand that would sell you a bag which you're going to keep for life. I like the designs. They're timeless, but with a slight quirk to them. 4 styles stood out. There were a number of styles I saw in their showroom. I liked all of them, but if I was to choose, I liked these 4 for a number of reasons. Firstly, I like the fact that in all of these, or actually 3 of these 4 styles, the Swan, which is their bestseller, that comes in 3 sizes. There's the Bamboo, which is the tote. And then the third one is the Magnolia, which comes in 3 sizes. These 3 bags, they all have leather in the base of the bag. For your affordable level of luxury, you'll find most of the brands don't line their bags with leather because it's just not part of the price point. It's too expensive. It tends to be more fabric lining. You have microfiber lining with Fleuron, for example. And with Fleuron, they have put leather in the base, slightly more durable base to the bag, gives the base as well a little more structure. I really like that little detail. The other style, the 4th style I liked, Hortensia, comes in 2 different sizes, doesn't have the leather base, but I like the style. I like the flap over element together with the Magnolia bag as well. I also liked the fairly wide selection of color options that you have with Fleuron. They also provide card holders, wallets, and also silk scarves. And their silk scarves are made from silk sourced from Lyon, which is the home of silk. So you're getting fairly decent quality silk when it comes to Fleuron scarves. Price point, their bags are priced between about 350 euros going up to about 650 euros for the most expensive. And that's roughly the same sort of price point as Polène. Polène put up their prices. I would say their bags are around 300 going through to about maybe 550, 600 euros, just a tad cheaper, but Fleuron is worth the added premium in comparison to Polène, because you're getting better quality leathers, better craft, fairly decent hardware for this particular price point. But the only thing that is a big con for me, similar to Polène, some of their styles don't have the protective legs in the base, so the bags are going to scuff on the base with wear and tear like you get with Polène, for example, but a better quality product overall in comparison to Polène, but also within your affordable level of luxury. I like the styles they're bringing, the colors, and the quality all around. So those are my recommendations when it comes to French brands within affordable level of luxury. I think I have a selection of about 11 brands I've spoken about. And of those, I highly recommend Maison Pourchet, throw into that as well Le Tanneur, and then Bonastre, Guibert, Paris, Longchamp, RSVP, and Fleuron. It would be great to get your thoughts in the comments down below as always. But to all my viewers, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon.